Starting off with Takeover 17s orange against the Boo Williams Blue 17s. So TTO 17s orange versus Blue Boo. Gonna be a good one. I'm Dan Shanoff, joined by Coach Tyrone Massenberg. 4 8-minute quarters from the 17s. Then we got an awesome matchup between Takeover and Boo 16s girls. And the finale, 17s Takeover EYBL versus Boo Williams 17s EYBL. We're going to be on our way. Right now, we're good to go. We're going to have Jack Jensen, number 24, tipping off for Takeover. He's joined by 22, Jake Coverman, 5, Chris Mickens, 1, Cole Hannon, and 3, Rashid Dupree. This Takeover Orange squad coming off of a phenomenal game 2 weeks ago against Global Squad. They dismantled them. We'll talk a little bit more about that. You can catch it if you have the season pass on demand. For Boo Williams, tipping number 40, Jayson Harris. He's joined by number 7, Marcus NeSmith. Number 10, DeAngelo Waddington. Number 20, Elijah Kennedy. And number 3, Jake Cooper. Rashid Dupree with the handle on the ball. He can move with it. There's Hannon, another great distributor. This 2-point guard offense for Takeover Orange can be very, very effective. Boo Williams comes up with the steal, and we're back the other way. Here's Kennedy, guarded by Dupree. Size mismatch, but Dupree plays on-ball defense about as well as any guard in the summer series. Nice rebound for 40 Harris, but it didn't go down, so we're coming back the other way. Mickens lost the handle on it, but it's going to stay Takeover ball after the kickball from Boo. Great talent on display here in this Takeover Orange versus Boo Blue 17s matchup. Hannon trying to get into the paint touch. Nice kick out to Coverman. A little too strong. Mickens the rebound, fouled on the way up. Chris Mickens will take 2 free throws. Nice action there from Takeover. Hannon flips it back out to Coverman. Mickens there for the rebound. It's our second time seeing this Takeover Orange squad, 17s, in the Tubble. They are a high effort, high energy group with lots of skill at a lot of different positions. Mickens, one of 3 class of 22 players on this 17s team. Newly transferred to Paul VI High School. Be part of Glenn Farello's squad this winter. Loaded squad, I should qualify. So Cooper's going to bring it up. And we'll see what Boo Williams can do with it in one of their first half-court sets. Deep 3, no good, and Hannon's coming the other way. Coverman stop, pop, fouled. So Jake Coverman will go to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Missed his junior season with an injury at Southern High School, but having a terrific summer. Just bounces out. Coverman had 9 2 weeks ago against Global Squad. It was a 68-41 dismantling by this Takeover Orange group. Global squad drew probably the toughest assignment of any team this summer. They had to go against the 17 EYBL squad, then the Orange squad in 3 hours. Here. Takeover Orange loves to trap up top. Nice bucket for number 10, DeAngelo Waddington, and Boo is on the board. That's Boo Blue, DeAngelo Waddington from Woodside High School. Nice look from Hannon to Coverman to Jensen, but Coverman tapped his toe on the end line. Ref caught it, and so we're heading the other way. Cooper guarded by Hannon. Too strong for Boo. Rashid Dupree on the run out. Up ahead to Coverman. Feeds Dupree back. And the finish for Rashid Dupree, the KIPP senior. 7 points 2 weeks ago. And he's a gamer. Skip pass over to Waddington. Waddington sizing up Coverman. Over to Kennedy. Elijah Kennedy around the corner, attacks Jensen. And Hannon steps in, takes the charge. Cole Hannon. Signature play. He took a couple of those 2 weeks ago. This Orange squad ready to do all the little things to win games. You see all that right there with Cole Hannon. Mickens attack mode. Love how he followed his own shot. It's Boo Williams coming the other way. Deep three. Too strong. Mickens with the long rebound. He's out on the run out. Here comes Dupree. Is he going to hold it up or keep attacking? There it is to Jensen. 2 points. Jack Jensen. Jensen's a terrific inside-out player, high-flying, can get a lot of things done in multiple ways. Into the game for Takeover, number 13, Brian Jackson, and number 23, Reese Jones. Hannon the steal, feeds Dupree, gonna back it out. What a terrific effort by Cole Hannon there to chase down Jake Cooper. Got called for the foul, but pretty close to clean. Give him credit for the effort play. I want to remind you, you're watching the Takeover Summer Series, powered by Union Media Group. I'm Dan Shanoff, joined by, as always, Coach Tyrone Massenberg. Coach, this is our finale. What do you think?
Hey, Dan, this has been a great summer. We had 2 real good competitive games yesterday, and looking forward to this finale. It should be a great show to end the summer with.
If you have the day pass, stick around. We got this TTO Orange versus Boo Blue 17s. Then we got Boo Takeover 16s girls. It's going to be a great game. And then the finale of the summer series, TTO EYBL 17s against Boo EYBL 17s. A phenomenal matchup. Jensen feeds Reese Jones. Nice kick out by Jones. Dupree just a step inside the three-point line. No good.
See, there's a lot of energy in the gym this morning.
Jackson from Parkdale High. The run out finds Hannon on the wing for 3, no good. Jensen battles for the rebound. Looks like they got number Marcus NeSmith for the hook on Jensen, so it's going to be Takeover ball underneath. Nicely designed inbound play for Reese Jones, didn't go, so it's Boo the other way, pulls from three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Boo. Waddington going to work on Dupree. And the finish over the extended hand of Reese Jones. Six-5 takeover.
Good backdoor cut by Takeover. Nice play drawn up by Coach Henry.
Get a good sense there. Hannon's vision, Jensen's explosive ability around the basket. And Jensen just called for the foul on Christopher Brown, the junior from Peninsula Catholic. And so now it's Boo Williams out of bounds underneath. Another quick sub. The slam from 12, Christopher Brown. 8-7 takeover, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
And you're seeing both teams playing real aggressive defense. And it's kind of getting you, it has a tendency of leaving some open lanes when you're over aggressive, but you don't want to take away from that intensity. You just got to keep your eyes open and protect the rim. We've seen both teams score on pretty easy shots around the basket.
Mickens drives through the teeth of Boo Williams. He's surrounded by four guys, and they're coming the other way. Here comes Boo Blue. That's 5, Wilkins with the ball. Nice dish. And a great block by Reese Jones, number 23.
Great block by Reese.
Another great, that was a great feed from Brian Jackson. One minute left in the first quarter. 10-7, takeover Orange over Boo Blue. This battle of 17s. Two squads, two programs, about as well known on the East Coast as any in the country. Into the game for takeover 22 Coverman, into the game for Boo Blue 22 Logan Washington and 23 AJ Davis. Two post-grads from Redemption Christian, 22 and 23, into the game for Boo, wearing the black jerseys. Look good coming out for Brown, but no good. Hannon setting up all the way to the basket, blocked. Boo Williams the other way. A little too strong for 7 NeSmith. Coverman stop and pop, fouled on the shot.
It's a great pace in the first quarter. Both teams are kind of mirroring each other on what they want to get out of their offense. They want to be high tempo, transition, making it very entertaining first quarter.
Coverman makes the first of 2. He's got 2 points. 5 different players from Takeover Orange have scored this quarter. It's 10-7. Takeover Orange, 17 seconds to go, so assuming Boo Blue is going to try to get the last shot here, Coverman makes both. 12 seconds left on the clock. Boo Blue going to work. Number 5, Jakari Wilkins called for the travel, so Takeover's going to get a shot.
I think he wished he had that one back. Probably would have taken that shot.
7 seconds to go. Number 10, Paul Mason in the game to inbound for Takeover. See if they can get one good look. There's Coverman. Fouled, and he's going to be shooting. So chance for Coverman to sneak a few extra points. Fouled on the pass up court. So probably not what Boo Blue was looking for. Coming off of 2 free throws, 2 for 2 about 6 seconds ago. Coverman's going to shoot another pair.
Another example of that aggressive defense that can get you in trouble sometimes, being a little over-aggressive. It's just the first quarter, but I think every point is going to be important in this contest.
Shoot for 2 for Coverman. He's got 5 points in the first quarter to lead all scorers, all free throws. Good if it goes. Shot doesn't go down for 23, A.J. Davis. So we reach the end of the first quarter. Takeover 14, Boo Blue 7. Going to take a 30-second break. We're back for the second quarter. Want to do a quick jersey update. Number 13 for Takeover is Makai Price from Wise High School. Number 16, who has a bucket already in the first quarter, is Brian Jackson. Jackson wore number 13 2 weeks ago, switched to number 16, wearing 13 for Takeover, Makai Price, Wise High. Now we got all the numbers squared away. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. TTO Summer Series, season finale, powered by Union Media Group, as it has been all summer. Excited to have you here. Thanks for tuning in for this day pass triple header today. We're underway in the second quarter. Takeover 17s, orange versus Boo Williams, blue 17s. Jump ball tie up by number 13, Makai Price.
Good sign for Takeover. Start the possession with a turnover on defense.
Coverman, the hot hand from the free throw line in the first quarter, no good with the first shot of the second quarter for Takeover. Coming back the other way is Boo. Still looking for that first shot from 3. We've seen that before during the summer series. Teams can take a quarter or 2 to heat up. Then the 3s start dropping. Boo seems very committed to taking 3s as part of their offense. Hand in the Euro. No good from Price. And And that's where Boo can generate some offense. In transition, that's Brown getting the pass from Jake Cooper. We've seen this before in the Tubble. Points around the basket tend to come a little bit easier than threes. But teams definitely playing a modern game, 4 and 5 out, want to keep putting them up there. Credit Price for sticking with the play. Tough bucket inside from Makai Price.
That's what it's called, determination.
That's a good way to create some offense. Crash the boards on the missed three. And 22, Logan Washington missed the dunk, fouled along the way, so he's going to get 2 free throws. That's Logan Washington from Redemption Christian.
Yeah, he kind of snuck in there and surprised the takeover defender with that athletic attempt for a putback.
And into the game, Jack Jensen, 24, another high flyer, and number 3, Rashid Dupree. Going to give Cole Hannon a break, and Dupree's going to take the reins as the point guard for this group. Step back, no good, Amare Johnson. And we're coming back the other way. Very impressive move by Logan Washington. The pump fake and drive. Tough finish over Jack Jensen. Very impressed by Logan Washington this second quarter. Teardrop, Dupree no good. Jensen the rebound, no good. Dupree the scoop up, gets it over to number 10, Paul Mason. Mason is on the board.
And they let the smallest man on the court get away with the offensive rebound.
Another great defensive play by Dupree. Gets it to Makai Price from... Here's another steal. The takeover pressure, throwing Boo Blue off a little bit, and number 13, Makai Price, who's just had that finish off the Dupree steal, is going to take 2 free throws now.
You gotta appreciate that if you're Coach Henry. The intensity, hopefully that becomes contagious throughout the rest of the team, and that's what they're going to need to kind of make a run. You're going to have to force some turnovers.
What I thought was impressive was he just sort of sprung it out of nowhere. They had not been playing full court at all in the first quarter. Turned it on. The kids executed immediately. Now we'll see if Boo can make the adjustment. Second one's no good for Makai Price. It's 21-13, takeover Orange over Boo Blue, 17s. 5:20 to go in the first half. Cooper gives it up. Soft pass from Price to Dupree. It just didn't get to him. That's a great learning experience.
That's just timing.
Yep.
Haven't been in the gym. You know, those are simple passes that you take for granted that you do every day in practice for a warm-up. And these kids just haven't been doing that for 4 or 5 months. So you expect kind of those things to happen.
Reese Jones, the junior from Flint Hill, right over the top of the Boo Blue defense.
Nice touch by Jones. There's that guy again.
Boo still shooting, but there's 22. Logan Washington scooping up another offensive rebound, another putback, another foul. That's the and one for Logan Washington.
And he's just getting, I mean, if you look at it, he doesn't look like that guy that's going to dominate the glass, but he has a strong will. He has a good feel for where the basketball is going to fall off the rim. And he's beating everybody to the basketball.
Playing with an enormous amount of confidence. Logan Washington has 6 points to lead this Boo Blue team. It's 23-16, 4:40 to go in the first half. And Boo Blue has taken back some of the momentum that Takeover had from putting on that full court press. Here's Dupree on the wing. The little jumper from Dupree is too strong, but Jake Cooper is called for the foul. Dupree's going to take 2 shots. Rashid Dupree, 5'8" point guard out of KIPP, one of the best point guards in the entire DMV, and has been for all 4 of his years. Remember seeing him as a freshman. Has played with energy and attention to the game. Terrific college prospect, Rashid Dupree. Mickens back in the game for Takeover. Active closing out for Takeover. Boo looking for an opening.
Boo Wims being a little patient. Haven't seen that.
Dupree's going to be called for the foul on number 3, Jake Cooper. Fouled shooting a 3, so Cooper's going to get 3 shots, which is a pretty good outcome for a patient possession. Given that Boo hasn't made any 3s yet, but they've taken about 12 or 13, maybe you just let them take that shot clean until they show they can make one.
Yeah, I think Coach Henry had a nice conversation with his guards about that. Until they kind of see that they can make those shots consistently, I think they can live and die with them taking those jump shots from the 3-point line.
Cooper very strong at the free throw line. 2 for 2 with 1 more to go. Jake Cooper out of Green Run High School. 3 for 3 for Cooper. Lesson learned, don't foul him when he's shooting 3s anymore. Oh, looked like Logan Washington was going to get a breakaway dunk there. A little too strong. But look at him come back the other way and make a great defensive play. Did not give up on the play even after he missed the dunk. Love that. They generated the open 3 that they were looking for. It wasn't there. And guess who? Hands on the ball, Logan Washington.
I think every college coach that will be watching this wrote that kid's name down after that last sequence. To miss a dunk and not hang your head on it and be disappointed and immediately sprint back on defense and contest, prevent a bucket.
And then back the other way.
And then back this way and
his hands on the ball.
Made a nice cross-court skip pass to a shooter on the opposite wing. You saw a lot of versatility and you saw what that young man can bring to a program.
A lot of time left in this second quarter. 3:13 to go, 24-19. It's a very strong quarter by Boo Blue. The flurry of full court defense from Takeover produced a couple of buckets, but otherwise it's been Boo Blue this quarter. We'll see how things play out over the next 3 minutes and 13 seconds. The scorers table wants these players back on the floor and keep this game humming along here in the Tubble, District Heights, Maryland. It's been such a pleasure.
We got four horns right there.
It's been such a pleasure to have these games here at Athletic Republic. They have done an unbelievable job of keeping things safe and sanitized for all these players. You'll notice no fans in the stands, no parents, just players and coaches, a scorer's table, Coach Massenberg and me, Dan Shanoff. So it's been a fun one for these last 5 or 6 weeks. There's Jack Jensen to the rim. That's the kind of high percentage look that Takeover needed and wanted out of that offensive set. Dupree says, I'll take that back from you, Cooper. Thank you. and the finish by Rashid Dupree. This Dupree-Cooper matchup is a great one.
And Dupree is really making it uncomfortable for Boo Williams, blue point guard.
See, that's what I was worried about. Not worried about. That's the opportunity you give Jake Cooper when he took those 3 free throws. You get your form down. All of a sudden, Boo Blue has their first 3 of the game. That can change everything.
It can. I think it's a reason why they took so many threes. I think they're used to seeing the basketball going in the basket from that range. So you don't want them to get confidence and catch fire from that three-point line, because that could change the score. That can change the momentum of a game very fast.
Number 12, Amari Johnson's going to come out. Number 22, Jake Coverman's going to come in. Also, Reese Jones for Takeover. Number 23 is going to take a seat into the game for Boo Blue. Number 12, Christopher Brown. And Logan Washington's going to take a deserved break.
Must deserve a break.
He has 6 points in the second quarter and has just been everywhere. We'll see who on Boo Blue can pick up Washington's scoring. Jake Cooper could be one name you'll hear. He's got 3 free throws and a 3. Dupree was wide open. Credit Boo for not leaving him alone. Mickens 2 misses, followed his own shot. Coverman blocked. Coming the other way, here comes Cooper. A little too strong, Jensen on the run out, up to Dupree. He's gonna look back to Jensen. Jensen is terrific at running the floor as the foul is called on Elijah Kennedy, and Jack Jensen's gonna go to the line for 2 shots. And you'd expect him to be good at running the floor. He plays for Glenn Farello and Paul the Sixth. The Panthers run transition offense as well as any team in the country, let alone the DMV. So Jensen fits right in with some of the other folks we've seen in the Tubble, Doug McDaniel, Trevor Keels, who we'll see later on this afternoon, Tyler Coleman, also part of that 17s EYBL squad for Takeover that will be taking on the Boo Williams EYBL 17s in our finale of the Tubble today. .140 to go in the first half. 29-22 Takeover. Nice work by Elijah Kennedy to clear some space for himself and get to the rim in a hurry. Kennedy's going to shoot 2 free throws. Elijah Kennedy, teammates with Jake Cooper at Green Run High School. That's a heck of a backcourt. Cooper's going to take a break, and into the game, Jakari Wilkins, number 5, from Williamsburg Christian High School. .130 to go in the half, 29-23. Takeover orange over Boo Blue. Dupree wide open in the corner off the pass from Jensen, no good. Coming the other way is Boo Blue. Very confident Elijah Wilkins. It's too strong, and they're coming back the other way. Hannon in the game, pulls up from a deep 3. No good for Cole Hannon. .52 seconds left in the first half. Look at the tremendous pressure by Dupree. Jakari Wilkins, I think, recognized the mismatch with 22 Coverman, just speed. Coverman's huge.
It's a little step away. Probably should have just sprinted to the rim and just try to protect the rim on that one instead of trying to run with a smaller guard.
Wilkins on the board with his first point of the game, continuing a very solid second quarter offensively for Boo Blue. 29-25, and as you called it, Coach, this one was going to tighten up. Every basket, every possession is going to matter. It's a timeout with 36 seconds left, and Chuck Henry's going to draw up something. What do you want to see in this last possession and a half out of Takeover Orange and Boo Blue?
I'm thinking about Chuck looking for some backdoor first, and then maybe bringing someone off a stagger screen after that. I know he's got a broad playbook, so I know that it'll depend on the personnel that I see he brings on the floor. But I'm definitely looking for a variation of backdoor screen action, and also setting someone up for a three. So they're gonna be well coached. They're gonna know that if the first option isn't there, they will have a second option. So I look for this to be a nice play drawn up by a coach.
Brian Jackson in the game. Hannon's going to bring the ball up, and Boo Blue is going to go to a 2-3 zone for this final 30 seconds. That's a little bit of a different look. Going to try to confuse this Takeover Orange team. There's Dupree. So Coverman found his way into the paint, fouled, but a nifty 23 zone from Boo Blue. Sort of. It took a little while for Takeover to figure out how they were going to attack that.
But it was something. Sometimes a lot of coaches do switch in timeouts, and then sometimes you can overcoach the situation. Boo Williams hadn't played zone the entire game, and Takeover kind of found the opening in the middle. So I think it was a situation where they kind of second-guessed themselves. Thought they were going to catch Takeover not prepared.
So Boo is called for a violation, and with Jake Coverman, you don't want to do that. High percentage free throw shooter, giving him a second chance at a miss is like giving him an extra. That's a point that is going to count against your total. So 31-25. Takeover Orange over Boo Blue, 15 seconds to go. And Takeover back in that full court press, going to make things a little bit difficult for Boo.
And this is going to be a very important out of bounds right here, because he's not going to be able to run the baseline like he did before. The Takeover pressure has been effective.
At a minimum, you do not want to give up a steal and a bucket. Take care of the basketball.
Almost. There it is.
And they did it. They turned him over. 9 seconds to go. Well, Takeover got the steal they wanted. They got the shot they wanted from Mekhi Price. And they're going to get the halftime score they wanted. 31-25 over Boo Blue. This matchup of 17s has reached halftime. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back 4 minutes and 45 seconds with the second half. Welcome back to Takeover Summer Series. About to tip off the third quarter between Takeover Orange 17s against the Boo Williams Blue 17s. Part of our triple header today, the final day in the Tubble, the final day of this TTO Summer Series powered by Union Media Group. Up next, in about an hour, terrific matchup between Takeover 16s Nike girls against the Boo Williams 16s girls. That's going to be phenomenal. And to wrap things up, a 17s EYBL heavyweight classic between Takeover and Boo Williams. We're back up for the second half. Takeover with a 6-point lead, now a 4-point lead after that jumper by Elijah Kennedy.
Good sign for Boo Williams.
We will see if Boo continues to want to try to shoot a lot of threes or recognize that all but 3 of their points have come in the paint. In the Tubble, even the biggest 3-point shooting teams eventually come around to high percentage shots here in the Takeover Summer Series. Right back, Rashid Dupree. 7 for the game. Here comes Cooper the other way, drops it off to number 40, Jayson Harris. Cooper no good, too strong, 12 for Takeover. Amari Johnson bringing the ball out. Finds Dupree on the right wing. Dupree pulls up. That's a 3 for Rashid Dupree. A quick 5 points for number 3.
It's a big shot for Takeover. I know it's early in the quarter, but it was very important for them to get on the board. You know, Boo Williams is going to come out with a lot of energy to try to change the tempo early.
Cooper challenged in the paint, got fouled. Looks like it's foul on Coverman, 22. So Jake Cooper's going to get 2 free throws. He's already 3 for 3 from the line when he got fouled on that 3-pointer in the second quarter. So we know he can make free throws. Jake Cooper, 5'8" point guard out of Green Run, currently in a terrific battle with number 3 for Takeover, Rashid Dupree. Fierce scrum, Harris comes up with it, fouled on his way up. So a patient possession by Boo yields a couple of free throws for number 40, Jayson Harris out of Menchville High. Harris is going to be looking for his first points of the game here.
Let's see if Boo Williams tries to take advantage of some play up into the blocks. Really didn't go to that in the first quarter or the first half. Didn't see a lot of entry passes. Let's see if that was one of the things they talked about at halftime.
No good for Coverman, but the follow-up by Paul Mason goes.
Paul Mason cleans it up off the block.
Paul Mason very active on the boards. The lanky wing out of Potomac High School. There's a 3 for number 20, Elijah Kennedy. Second 3 of the game for Boo Williams. They shoot a ton of threes, so it's got to make them feel good to see that one go down. Dupree continues to have a sizzling third quarter. He's got 7 for the quarter, 40-32 Takeover, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Smallest man on the floor, but definitely not at disadvantage. Been very effective.
Tough bucket for DeAngelo Waddington. Jumper in the middle of the paint. And give both teams credit, they're making shots. Paul Mason fouled by DeAngelo Waddington on the way up. Looked like Mason got away with a little bit of a push-off, but that's when you don't get called for it, it's called crafty. Then fouled on his way up shooting. And so we're going to see Paul Mason getting 2 shots. The senior from Potomac High School. First one goes down. Nice rebound by Mickens, but blocked by Boo Blue. Great kick out by Cooper. And there's a 3 from number 7, Marcus NeSmith.
And you can tell the energy pick up from Boo Williams off that first 3-point shot that fell through.
When the 3s start dropping for Boo Blue, they become a completely different team offensively. Here comes Cooper. Blocked by Paul Mason. Coming the other way, Makai Price. Plucked from behind, and here we go, back and forth. Here comes Cooper again. Looks like they're going to get Hannon for the reach on Mason or on Cooper when he dropped the ball off. So after that flurry back and forth, it's 41-37. Boo Blue has closed it to a 4-point deficit. 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Number 10, Paul Mason's going to come off the floor. Into the game, number 16, Brian Jackson. The offense is cooking now for Boo Williams. Every time they get a paint touch, that's a bucket for Jayson Harris, number 40.
Defense is picking up for Boo Williams.
Credit number 5,
And if they want to
Jakari
get back in
Wilkins.
this game, they're going to have to get some stops. They're not going to be able to afford to trade baskets with Takeover.
Jayson Harris continues to dominate underneath. He's got 5 this quarter, and it's a 2-point game. Boo Blue causes another turnover. Jensen the block. NeSmith gets it back, hands it to 5. Wilkins, no good, but Boo Blue gets the offensive rebound.
Definitely the more aggressive team this quarter is Boo Williams Blue.
Playing with a lot of confidence. Cooper fouled. I think there's one more to go before they're shooting. So it's going to be Boo Blue underneath.
This Takeover just needs to weather this storm.
A lot of open 3 looks for Boo Blue. Soft hands for number 16, Brian Jackson. Right back down the floor, Boo Blue, Elijah Kennedy. He's got 7 in the quarter, on fire, playing with a ton of confidence and energy. Boo Blue on the attack. Jakari Wilkins drops in the righty hook shot and foul.
I'm speechless on that play.
What a shot by Jakari Wilkins.
He got past half court and like he went to another gear. Found just a little bit of daylight and was able to get his shot off and with the foul.
And the three-point play for Wilkins. And Boo Blue has taken a 3-point lead. This third quarter completely flipped the script on this game over Takeover Orange. Hannon got blocked. I think they got Hannon touching the ball as he fell to the floor on the way out of bounds on the baseline. So back into the game. Leading scorers for this Takeover squad, 22 Coverman and 3 Dupree. Dupree, of course, we know brings a ton of energy defensively. Going to try to do something about Jakari Wilkins. So they're going to get Cole Hannon for the foul.
Great point guard matchup. These guys are putting so much ball pressure on each other that it's tough to even run the offense. You got to worry about just advancing the basketball up the floor before you even get into an offense. Right, nice luxury to have if you're a coach, to have a guard that puts that much pressure on the basketball.
Terrific matchup in the double between number 3 Jake Cooper and his backcourt mate number 5 Jakari Wilkins, and the Takeover backcourt of Hannon number 1 and Dupree number 3. 3 Cooper's going to take a break. 23 into the game. That's AJ Davis for Boo Blue. Nice steal by Coverman and a tough layup between 2 Boo Blue players. And when it rains, it pours for Boo Blue. That's Elijah Kennedy. He's got 9 in the quarter. 30 seconds to go. Boo Blue by 4, 49-45.
Takeover, able to be patient. It's not a shot clock.
Great take by Makai Price. He's got 7 for the game. Takeover needed that one. Now they just have to make sure they don't give one up easy, and here it comes. Gave one up easy to guess who, number 22, Logan Washington. Hadn't heard from him since the second quarter, but makes a statement to end the third. 51-47, Boo Blue over Takeover Orange. A terrific, terrific third quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break. Stick around. Welcome back for the fourth quarter of what has turned out to be a great one. That third quarter, down 31-25 at halftime. Boo Blue put on a 28-16 clinic. 28 points in the third quarter, paced by Elijah Kennedy's 9. Jayson Harris had 5 just in the quarter. You saw Logan Washington. He's got 8 for the game, none bigger than that one at the buzzer. So 6-point lead. We're going to see what Takeover Orange 17s have.
Yeah, I think we're in for a big-time fourth quarter.
Dupree, that's not how they wanted the first possession to go. Dupree, who started the last quarter so hot, throws it away, but Boo's coming the other way. Let's see the defensive stops if the intensity is there for Takeover. Logan Washington, and you hear the sideline, the bench for Boo Blue. Washington, who's been so dominant inside all game. A nice answer from number 23 for Takeover, Reese Jones. His first bucket of the second half. Here. But at this point, Takeover's just got to stop somebody. There's 22. Logan Washington again with a flush, his second straight dunk in 2 possessions. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 57-49, Boo Blue over Takeover Orange. Jakari Wilkins, you could hear the slap all over this gym, even with the frenzied noise from the benches, both coaches. Up on their feet, tons of energy.
Takeover in need of a basket on this possession. And that's that man again, Washington.
Guess who, Washington blocks Cole Hannon out of bounds. Takeover down 8. 6:30 to go in this fourth quarter. So the foul is called on the floor on Christopher Brown out of Peninsula Catholic. Not shooting for Mickens as much as he might want to. He's going to inbound it from underneath. Tough basket from Makai Price. Takeover needed it, and they got it. Now they're getting beat down the floor. And Washington, after 2 straight dunks, was not going to get an easy third one.
And I don't want to just say you have to foul a guy to make sure he doesn't get the shot, but you could not have let him have that third dunk. That would have changed all the momentum. Make him earn it from the free throw line, if possible.
Logan Washington, 1 of 2. He's got 13 for the game. Takeover back in attack mode. There's Mickens. They needed that one. Chris Mickens with his first field goal of the game. Timeout, Takeover. Hannon got the steal. It's 58-53, 5:49 to go, and what a way to tip off the season finale here in the TTO Summer Series, powered by Union Media Group here in the Tubble. It is high energy, as we've come to expect. And as always, in the second half, the execution picks up, and we've seen that from Boo Blue, Coach.
And it's been all the adjustments at halftime for Boo. I think that they came out with a purpose of just playing their game. Maybe they were a little, not ready to play at the beginning, just coming down from Virginia Beach area. But now they, kind of got a little rhythm going, and if you take over, you just got to stop the bleeding and get some stops. It was a good thing that they just got this turnover on a half court, on a full court, man-to-man, which was effective for them in the first half. So maybe we'll see them get back to maybe applying more pressure and changing the momentum. It's plenty of time left in this basketball game. And I think the final thing is they have to identify Washington on the offensive side of the basketball, because it's been all him this quarter.
Takeover's going to start out underneath, down 5:49 to go in the game. Mickens tried to go baseline on 20 Kennedy. It didn't work. Kennedy back the other way. So now they're fouling Washington below the basket, away from the basket. They just don't want him to make a play, which is probably the right strategy at this point. He has been spectacular this game.
Do whatever you got to do, Diane, to keep him from making a play.
Boo content to be patient in the half court, wait for their shot. Hannon doing a great job denying Jake Cooper the ball.
Takeover can be patient. It's just a 5-point game.
What a tough shot by Christopher Brown right over the outstretched hands of Paul Mason. Can't defend it much better. They're just going down for Boo Blue this half. Jake Cooper called for the foul on Rashid Dupree. Both teams nudging that much closer to shooting free throws for the remainder of this game. They're both still a couple away. 5 minutes to go in the game. Boo Blue up 7. Coverman controlled out top, guarded by Kennedy. Hannon, a huge three.
Huge three, and I was wondering who was going to be that guy and take over to extend the defense and kind of make a three-pointer, and we found out.
Credit Jack Jensen with the assist. He gave a couple of pump fakes to bring the defense in. Washington gives the ball up. That's what Takeover wanted. Forcing a three, it didn't go down. They're coming back the other way. Hannon to the basket. Not going to challenge Washington. Coverman, foul line pull-up. It's good for Jake Coverman.
Great run by Takeover.
60-58, 4 minutes to go, and this one is tightened up like we knew it would, Coach. A little bit of momentum back for Takeover.
You gotta be one stop at a time if you take over. But Williams just gotta do what they continue to do, and that's being aggressive to the rim, as you just saw.
Believe it or not, that's Jake Cooper's first 2-point field goal of the game. It feels like he's had such a big impact. And he's scored from the free throw line, 3-point line, and now at the rim. Coverman gets a wide open lane that he wants. He's going one-on-one. Great defense by Logan Washington. Dupree took a quick three. Down 4. He may want that one back.
Down 4 is a tough shot.
It.
But in transition, if that's a shot that kid can make and had the confidence to make it, you're not mad as a coach.
So Takeover back into its full court press. They did a nice job. Basically, the only thing Logan Washington has done wrong today was that mid-court turnover. They're going to give him the ball again, and he's going to give it up. They're going to get into their offense with Cooper as the lead guard, as he has been for most of this one so far, guarded by Dupree.
Great call. That's a great call. Looked like Washington turned aside on that screen right at the point of contact.
The refs are not uncomfortable calling those fouls by half court. Hannon's going to get the clear out. It's going to be Takeover ball. 2:42 to go left in the game, 62-58. And not saying that Takeover's got to score here, but this sure would be a nice moment for them to get 2 points out of this possession.
Smart play there. Smart play. Knew the guy was running him from behind. Knew he was going to try to chase the basketball down. Just baited him into that foul.
And we are one foul away for both teams from shooting free throws down the stretch here. 2:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Jensen tried to challenge Washington. Washington blocked the shot. Two great front court talents going head to head. Wow, Elijah Kennedy drops in the three. A huge basket to put Boo Blue up 7 on Takeover Orange. 2:08 to go in this fourth quarter. And an answer from Rashid Dupree. Dupree has scored in all 4 quarters. 14 points for the game for Rashid Dupree. It's a 5-point game. There's Kennedy. Feeling it. No good. Here comes Dupree on the run out. In the open court, Rashid Dupree, very dangerous. Can get his own and set up his teammates. No good, Reese Jones. Jack Jensen the rebound. Smartly going to reset to Cole Hannon. Down 5, 1:30 to go. Now we are in Takeover needs a basket. Points out of this possession, and they don't get it. It's a turnover. Dupree tried to feed Reese Jones, and the ball ended up out of the back of the end line.
That's just another timing play. Can't be mad at Jones or the point guard. Just a little off on the timing. Still time to take over, to force a turnover and get back into this basketball game. Boo Williams want to protect the basketball, maybe get to the free throw line and kind of seal the game that way.
You can expect a bunch of fouls. Takeover's going to try to extend this game out. Hope for some missed free throws out of Boo Blue. Rashid Dupree, 14 for the game for Takeover Orange, including 9 in the second half. I'm going to do some quick math. Boo Blue on the free throw line. Hold on a second. So Boo is 13 for 19 from the free throw line. They've shot a ton of free throws in this game. Hit about 60%, or 66%, sorry. So that math should favor Takeover if they choose to go into a foul strategy with 1:25 to go, down 5. They're going to need to come up with something here. Anything except giving up points. Now Boo Blue very content to just run offense. There's Cooper with the dump off. Ooh, he got fouled. It was a late whistle, but he definitely got fouled. That would be Logan Washington. He's had such a great game. Really provided those 2 dunks beginning of the fourth quarter.
energy plays
big time
and a lot of energy plays this game. This makes those plays become contagious to the rest of the team, and you saw what happened once he made those plays. The intensity level picked up.
Logan Washington, just a very impressive all-around package. Soft touch from the free throw line. Great ferocious dunks underneath. Blocked shots. Good defense on Jack Jensen there. And A.J. Davis, that one might put this one away. 69-60, 47 seconds to go. Jensen's going to take a three. Nope, that's good. Jack Jensen, 6-point lead for Boo Blue and new life for Takeover.
And that's a much needed shot. Needed that a minute ago, but still time on the clock. Still ample time on the clock to create turnovers and get back into the game.
Yup, absolutely. 43 seconds. They got to understand who on the floor they can foul. I mean, the good news for Boo Blue, all their players are hitting their free throws today. So it's difficult to figure out who you want to pick on.
Yeah, I think at this point, you just got to hope that even the good free throw shooters are off. But you don't have a lot of time luxury of picking a player.
Down 6. Hoping to go 2 for 1 or 3 for 2 and creep this one back into shouting distance heading into the final ticks on this game. 69-63, Boo Blue over Takeover Orange. If you've got the day pass, you're in luck. Coming up at 2 o'clock, just about a half hour from now, we're tipping off a girls finale for the TTO Summer Series. 16s, Takeover 16s, Nike versus Boo Williams 16s. It's going to be a great one. And then, of course, the Juggernauts play at 4 p.m. Takeover EYBL 17s versus Boo Williams EYBL 17s. That's going to be a great one. Jayson Harris would have been the one to foul if they could have gotten it down, but they went for the steal. It wasn't there, and instead they're going to send Cooper to the free throw line.
I think he should have fouled about 5. He had 5 seconds earlier to foul.
Jayson Harris. I think Chuck Henry is making his case to the officials that they certainly were trying to foul Jayson Harris, and the refs were not calling it. First one down for Cooper. 7-point lead for Boo Blue. Eight-point lead. Takeover's going to have to put up a 3 or a very fast, quick 2. Hannon 3 is no good. And Logan Washington immediately fouled. He's going to go to the line.
What else can he do? Make free throws?
He's 5 for 7 from the line in the game.
Definitely has been one of the brightest stars for the game.
Logan Washington out of Redemption Christian. Had an outstanding game. Also, great games from the Green Run High School backcourt of Jake Cooper, number 3, and Elijah Kennedy, number 20. Kennedy has 12 in the second half, 13 for the game. Jake Cooper just hit those free throws. Okay, that's what Takeover needed and wanted. So now they're hustling down the court. Got to take a 3. Jensen spots up. Another 3 for Jack Jensen. 15 seconds, 14 seconds left in the game. It's a 5-point lead. Cooper's going to go back to the line where he is 7 of 8.
Like you said earlier, Dan, it's kind of tough to pick who to foul. Cooper's been finding the basketball. You get the basketball into your best free throw shooter. Give Boo Williams credit. First quarter, Takeover came out with a lot of intensity. Halftime, they kind of settled down, came back out and took control of this game.
That 28-point third quarter really flipped this game all over for Cooper. 10 seconds to go. Wow, Hannon almost got fouled shooting, almost went in, shooting that three. He's going to get 3 shots, down 6, so he can close it to 3, and a quick foul. They can make it a one-shot game. It's going to be up to Hannon to hit 3 clutch free throws. Does not go down. That is an announcer jinx. I apologize to Hannon, his fans, his coaches. I think there's probably enough time for him to make it and then foul rather than
foul immediately. The foul has to come immediately just to give him a chance of any type of real comeback. And that's the man maybe you wanted to foul.
That's who they wanted to foul, Jayson Harris. 72-68, 7.7 seconds left. Harris can put this away with two free throws. Misses both, and this becomes a very interesting final 7.7 seconds. This is the first.
This is the first one. You take over. You got to run the basketball up the floor as fast as you can. Maybe
get it in the hands of Jensen.
Maybe
Maybe
a three-point shot.
They got a bunch of three-point shooters on the floor.
I'm not sure the timeout situation with Takeover.
Oh, it looks like Jayson Harris lost a contact when he was fouled, which might explain the missed free throw. We are looking for the contact lens. It is challenging on a floor like this. You see Chuck Henry willing to do it all. Willing to do it all. On the floor looking for a dramatic finish to this battle between Boo Blue 17s and Takeover Orange 17s. 7.7 seconds left. Jayson Harris is supposed to be shooting the second of 2 free throws. He missed the first. It's a 4-point lead for Takeover. We'll see with one contact in, one contact out.
Yeah, it's tough.
That changes
unfortunate that happened.
Misses the second. Here comes Takeover. They're going to need a quick 3 and a foul. Can't wait.
Get a layup maybe.
Can't wait. And it goes down. The irony. Rashid Dupree hits the 3 with no time remaining, but they just didn't have any time left as the ball dropped through the hoop. 72-71. Boo Blue wins over Takeover Orange 17s. What a tremendous finish to this game. 72-71. Boo Blue over Takeover Orange, a battle of 17s. We'll be back at 2 p.m. for the second game of our triple header on this final weekend of the Tubble, the TTO Summer Series from Union Media Group.